What's up guys, welcome back to another episode of my Pokemon Championship Tournament. In the last episode we did something from the lower bracket, which was, I believe, Roxanne versus Ilima, and Roxanne won. I think so. Yeah, because she got an Anorith. This episode we're going to be doing from the main bracket, but we're going to be doing a battle that's Pokemon that people that have already battled, so we'll be going on to the next round. And then next round I'll be continuing from the lowest round from the main bracket. So let's take a look at who's battling today. So this is the main bracket. We've got Brock, Silent, and Rourke are the ones that are moving on to the next round. However, today's battle will be Brock versus Silent. Then obviously we've still got the lower bracket, the first lower bracket, which Roxanne is now ahead of in. And little Ilima is down at the lowest bracket by himself, waiting for someone to challenge. So like I said, this battle is going to be Brock versus Silence, so it's going to be the Rock Solid Pokemon Trainer versus the Grass type Triple Threat from Unova. So let's take a look at their teams. So here's Brock. As you know, Onix is a Jolly Onix plus speed minus special attack with the moves Dragon Dance, Head Smash, Earthquake, Stealth Rock, Rockhead, and the Eviolite item. And for Geodude, I went with Adamant Nature plus attack minus special attack. Pretty much a similar moveset. It's got Stealth Rock, Rock Blast, Earthquake, Sucker Punch, ability Sturdy, and he's been given the item Berry Juice. Next we have Silent, who has his Pansage, which has got the Jolly ability with Jolly Nature, ability Overgrow with Life Orb item, Bullet Seed knockoff, Low Sweep, and Gunk Shot. He one-shotted that in his last episode. And then we also have now his Petalil, which is a Timid plus speed minus attack with Sunny Day, Solar Beam, Hidden Power of Fire, and Sleep Powder, the ability Chlorophyll, and the Eviolite item. So let's get into the battle. So now that the teams are a bit longer, bigger, the battles will hopefully be longer. So I started with Sunny Day from Silent, and Brock started with Geodude. See what setup we get off. Petalil goes straight for the Sunny Day, hoping to get that Solar Beam, whereas Geodude goes for the Stealth Rock. And then Petalil goes for the Sleep Powder, thinking that he's sturdy. Geodude falls asleep and the Sunlight is strong, 3 more turns, and Petalil goes for yet another a Solar Beam, but because of sturdy, enjoyed the hit, and Geodude breaks out that Berry Juice, so it doesn't go down straight away, but he uses Earthquake, gets about 30% off. And then it goes for another Solar Beam on the Geodude just before the sunlight ends and kills him off. Geodude fades. Brock's now down to 1 Pokemon, haven't even seen Pansage yet, but here's Onix. Petalil goes straight for the Sleep Powder, sends it to sleep. Sunlight fades away, which is a bit of a shame, but you can just set that straight back up. Onix is still asleep, which is brilliant. And then we go straight for the Solar Beam, and Onix goes down with 1 shot, seeing it's not sturdy, and that's how the battle won. So Silent moves on to the next round. He's the first person to have evolved the Pokemon, so he's got his Sinisage now, and he decides to catch a Cottony. But let's take a look at those brackets. Here we have it. We got the updated bracket with Silent now moving on to the next round. And then hopefully so this is the semi-finals of this bracket. And then obviously Brock will move down a bracket, so he's technically in 3rd place, but let's take a look at the rest of them. Here's Brock on his lonesome, just waiting for a challenger just like Ilima, but that's A-okay. Then we have Roxanne and Falkner. Falkner's still waiting for a loser between Milo and Viola for a battle. And then if we move down to the last bracket, we have Ilima, just like Brock, just sat at his lonesome waiting for a challenger. But let's see what the rankings actually look like. So in 1st place we've got Silent riding high with 2 wins, no losses, so he's doing pretty good. Then we have Rourke, who is sitting at 1 win, 0 losses, being in 2nd place. We have Brock with 1 win, 1 loss. Now even though he has the same win-loss ratio as Roxanne, because he didn't get knocked out in the 1st round, he's technically a higher rank than Roxanne, even though they're at the same win-loss ratio, which is fine. We'll move on to the next one. And then in 4th place, yeah, Brock was 3rd. So in 4th place we have Misty, Bugsy, Brawly, Gardenia, Chili, Viola, Grant, Lana, Milo, and Nessa. Fifth place, Roxanne, seeing as she's got on 1 win, 1 loss under her belt, but being knocked out in the first round just knocks her off the 3rd place pedestal. Then we have Faulkner with 1 loss, sitting nicely at 6th place. Then down at the bottom, on his own, is little Ilana, sitting down in final 7th place. What I'm going to be doing, guys, is so that I don't just do one whole bracket by itself, I will be moving between the brackets, between episodes, so that people get a bit of a feel for a different light, instead of just having 8 battles straight, quick 2-minute battles. Like, this battle was, what, like a minute-ish? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Dunkelfook out.